Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Craft Show. For those of you who I haven't seen since Christmas, Happy New Year. Welcome to a new week. I'm not here on my own today. I have got Emily next to me here on the cameras.
Happy Monday.
There we go. And over in the demonstration area today, we've got lovely Rachel, who you all know.
Hello.
And that's us for today on our Hunky Dory TV Facebook Live with you this morning. Hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good weekend. I was just reading a few of the comments and it says that some of you have obviously had snow. I think most of us have had snow, haven't we? Yeah. But some of you are saying it's been washed away by the rain, and that makes me really sad because I like snow better than rain. But anyway, we hope you're all well. Thank you for joining us. We are going to give you, first of all, a few reminders. Don't forget our fabulous pound shop sale. I love this sign. It's like a great big lollipop, isn't it? Yeah, what a bargain, a lollipop that size for £1. I will be happy with that. But we've got our fabulous pound shop. I was on there looking yesterday. There's all sorts on there. There's toppers, there's inserts, there's decollage. There's some of our fabulous diamond sparkle gemstones. There's inks on there. It's really a really good time to grab anything you like for £1. If you like pound bargains, get on there and have a look on the website. We've added some more lines to the sale because obviously things do sell out, but this is going to run till the end of the month, so till the 31st of January. That's a long time, isn't it, to get things for £1? Yeah. So if you need to stock up on anything, if you're a new starter at craft and you want to grab yourself some bargains, have a look on the Hunky Dory website. There's a little banner at the top, isn't there? In fact, it's a big banner, isn't it, Emily? It's not a little one at all online. It's a huge banner, and you can't fail to miss it. So go on there and have a look if there's anything that you fancy. Again, it's a great time for stocking up, I think, if you're new to crafting, and we're in another lockdown now, which might mean that you're looking for a new hobby to do. This is a great time because you can craft inside, you know, while you're in the house. So have a look on there, see what you can grab for yourself. We've also got, because it's Monday, we've got our new Win It Weekly competition. And in with this question, we are giving this fabulous prize away. There's going to be 4 winners. This is our Peony Promise card collection, which we launched not that long since, actually. In here, you're going to get beautiful toppers. You're going to get cardstock as well. Foiled and printed, usual kind of setup where you get loads and loads of toppers on a sheet, sentiments, all die cut, all foiled in this beautiful silver. There's perfumes in here, hearts, hot air balloons, cupcakes, dragonflies, candles, you name it, it's all in here. It's a beautiful, beautiful prize. We need you to answer the question, like, share and comment. This topper set is worth $24.99, so it's a really fabulous prize to win, isn't it? I would love to win it. Definitely. So you can see on your screen there, the Australian government banned what word for the day? Was it A, mate? Was it B, Barbie? Or was it C, drongo? That's a good question. I'd never guess. I would never.
No. See, I don't know about you, but the answers, I feel like doing them in like an Australian accent.
Yeah,
What do you want to? Go on.
Oh, no.
Oh, Rachel, you dropped yourself.
Barbie.
There you go, see. She was that. That's it, there we go. Emily's got it. You great big drongo. For all you Australians out there, we hope we're not offending you. Trying to do the Australian accent, we love it. It's a fun accent, and it always makes you feel happy in Australian accent, doesn't it? And like carefree and relaxed, and just hey, it is what it is. So that is your question. So you need to choose the answer. Like, share, and comment. Put your answer in the comment box, and then our winner will be announced on Friday as usual. Our 4 winners. So tune in for that. You'll get a little bit more time, probably the first 30 minutes of our Facebook Live on Friday if you haven't already entered the competition. But yeah, you will be in chance to win the Peony Promise collection. So what we're going to do today is we are going to introduce you to our brand new Duo design pad. So take a look at this. Fabulous. Just looking at some of those makes on there, this has been a really fun collection for us to use because I think it kind of caters for all you crafters, depending on what stage you're at. I mean, these can be used for anything and any kind of crafting project, but I think as well, because they're a little bit more stylized, some people like funky, some people like vintage, some people like something a bit different, and I think these pads cater for that. You can see the price on there, $9.99. Now this one is Terrazzo Chic and Splendid Speckle. Now what we've done here, this is really clever, and I've never seen anything like this before. They're called Duo Design paper pads because they have two different types of paper within them. Now if I turn this around, you've not got a boring old grey board back, you've actually got another design on the front. So again, you can see when you pick this up, you can just need to, which side am I going to use? Do I want to use the terrazzo? Do I want to use the speckle? You can just whiz it around like this and decide which one you want to use. So in here we've got 12 double-sided designs. So obviously what you can do if you want to, you can just go, okay, I really like this side best, so we're going to flick through this side. So this gives you all those fabulous terrazzo, I think it's called terrazzo, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's how we say it. Designs. Now these will remind you of kind of flooring and worktops. I actually typed it into the internet because I'd not really heard of the word before.
Yeah.
And the most famous terrazzo kind of background is actually on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood.
Okay.
The whole of the pavements on the streets where the big stars are for the celebrities is done in like a black with a little white speckle on, which then led me to do a card using the one that's out of this kit and making a card like that. Because I actually walked down there and I've got a keyring with my name on like I'm a superstar, you know. So I actually modelled my card on my keyring. But again, just look at these designs. I'm not showing you like every single one. I'm just going to give you a little bit of a hint of some of them. They are beautiful. Aren't they different?
They are very different.
Did you enjoy using these,
I did, yeah.
Rachel?
I think this one's definitely my favourite kit.
Yeah, it's beautiful. They're really, really nice. Again, I was thinking if you're making like box frames and if you do dolls' houses and things like that, dolls' houses, you could actually use these as flooring or wallpaper. Okay, so this, you get the idea of the design, and we've got bold designs and then we've got smaller ones as well, so it will fit with all scales of cards that you are making. So if we turn it over now, I'm liking this idea because you know that I am rubbish at actually picking and flicking a paper pad. I'm really not very good at all. So this is good because of the way we've got all the different designs on two sides. So you can see now we've got the speckles, and this is actually reminds me of when we use our glimmer mists. Actually,
I never really thought about that
because you've got kind of the different size splashes and the dots and stuff. But look how nice these are, and they tone in perfectly with each other. So it's a really nice pack. Now we've got these on a special offer. I think this is my favourite. I love this with the black and the yellow. I just really, really love it. But we have got an offer on, and these are 3 for 2. So these are really, really good. Natalie launched these on Create and Craft on Saturday, and they were very popular, and obviously people were getting them. I think people really like the concept actually. I just think they like the way we've done almost like it's like a double fronted, if you like. So there's no back of the pad. You know, you get to the end and then you think, oh, it's like 2 pads in one. It's really clever. I really like this one in particular. I'm going to just show you a few makes that we've got here from this, just to give you a bit of an idea. If you're a paper fan, you're going to love these because again, beautiful, simple paper folding. Who doesn't love a paper folded shirt? You know, perfect for...
I made this one.
I could tell you did that. I just knew you did that. I looked on the back and I thought there's no name on it, but I had a feeling it was Rachel because Rachel likes to do fun things like this. And this is good for like, you know, new job, isn't it? Coming of age, just for Father's Day, for dad, for brother. It's really simple. And look how lovely it is.
It was so easy to make.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
It's really nice. I love it. So let's show you a couple more. So we've got one here that we've done totally different, which is like new home card. So I think looking at this, it was the design of the paper that made me think of wallpaper.
I was going to say, did you do that one?
Yeah. So wallpapering and then just doing it as a new home. So again, something quite simple, but it can be done. Here's the one, actually, the one that's like Hollywood Sunset Strip, I think it is, Sunset Boulevard. And again, you just get your name in the star if you're a celebrity. But I thought, let's just do a congratulations in there. Then you can send it for, again, coming of age, new job, well done, passing an exam, graduating, you know, the engagement, anything. And then we've got this lovely one as well. This was made by Emma. And again, it's totally, it's so bold because the black's been added to it. But look how funky it is.
That's lovely.
It's really nice. I love it. And then we have this one as well. And this has been made by Leanne. I like this one too. It's simple, but it's really nice because of the way it's been done and because of the papers and the colours. I think it's really lovely. And this is the beauty of having papers. And this was made by April. So again, a really nice effect. Lots of tearing in here. Just a simple sentiment along the front. But look how effective it is. And that is just one of the pads. That's the one we've just shown to you. So, you know, you don't have to have card. You don't have to have dies. You don't have to have lots and lots of stuff. You can do some simple things with papers. So that is our Terrazzo Chic and Splendid Speckle. Our next one, now you're going to love this one because this is something totally different. This is our Vintage Maps and Aged Paper. Again, same concept. 2 fronts, no back. I like this. It's good. But this is really nice. Again, $9.99, 3 for 2, and obviously the name is in the actual title here with Vintage Maps. So obviously, I don't know if a lot of you know, but maps have changed over the years. So you know, going back, I have an old atlas that was my dad's when he was at school. So this was probably in the 50s. It's really old. It's really tattered, and some of the different countries have now changed their names. They're all in a different empire. They're owned by different governments and things like that. So some of these maps will have changed over time. But you know what? As a crafter, I don't think you're actually too worried about that. It's actually really nice to sit and look at them. And I was actually looking through this when we first got it, thinking, you know what, I'm going to put these on a board and actually put pins in where I've been and stuff. And it's surprising when you start looking at all the places you've been. But really lovely, and on this glossy, smooth silk paper as well. So it's really nice. And again, you can do some fun things with this if you're a traveller and you're in lockdown. You're thinking, you know what, this is the perfect time to sit and do myself a journal or a scrapbook with all those photographs. This is the perfect pad to do that with. But obviously, it's 2 in 1, so we turn it round and we get the complementary patterns underneath. And these are the aged papers. So if we show you these are very simple, but they're done in the colours that go exactly with the maps that I've just shown to you. So really lovely colours. Again, they all look like vintagey, like they've been kind of tucked away in a drawer for a long time. We've got pale colours. So they've almost kind of got like a little bit of a watermarky, almost like a scrunched effect. They look like they're textured, but look at these lovely colours. I think they just work so nicely with the maps. We've got this kind of off-white in here, and then we've got this very pale pink, which again, if I pull the paper down here, you've got this pink in here, so it looks really nice. And then we have, again, another paler one going to a little bit more pink. And then we've got this kind of stone colour, which is really nice. And the last one has got like a little bit more kind of brown and orange in it. So it's really lovely. Let's show you some projects made with this. And these can be really simple. Look at this, just a heart covered in the map.
Lovely, that.
Isn't it really sweet?
That's really nice.
And again, you can cut it out, sand the edges, add a bit of ink if you want to, hang it up, put someone's name on, put the year on. You could even use them as coasters. So really nice. I love this one. Because again, it's very simple, but you know, you can see how the globe has been cut around there. Just put love on it. It's really simple.
Especially with the gold as well.
Definitely.
That really stands out.
Definitely. It's really nice. This one, look at this one. This is clever.
Aww.
You are my world. It's been embossed in like the copper powder. But look how simple it is.
That's sweet.
Isn't it nice? But lovely for a male in your life, maybe. And then the little one here, like the almost like a travel card. So you can send this to someone who's going away. Maybe it's a student who's going to be going travelling or taking a year out to go and see the world. Put some little flags on cocktail sticks. There was a pencil somewhere, but I think it's dropped out. And a couple of little like note cards as well. So again, really simple, bit bunting, but something that people can keep or can even use. You could put pockets in there, and then they could use it for maps and things like that. So lots of ideas with that beautiful collection as well. We have one more to show you, and then we will be going across to Rachel to see what beautiful things she's going to make with these. Our third and final one is Floral Delights and Watercolor Wash. This is beautiful. Again, 2 fronts, which we love.
You love that.
So this is beautiful because these flowers in here are just divine. The artwork is beautiful, the colours, the effects. You can see this beautiful one here with the pinks. I'm just trying to find the second one. And then we go with some really unusual colours.
Yeah, it's so different.
Isn't it different that? It's so nice. And they look like fabric as well. So, and some of them are similar, but the colours might just change slightly. So you can mix and match these beautifully together. We've got this lovely kind of deep navy blue and then this lovely like crimson red wine colour. It's gorgeous. And then we change it up a bit. So slightly different flowers, some different colours in there. And then we go a little bit more kind of gentle and serene. Lovely. I think that some of these like might be orchids. I really like this one, the foliage.
That is nice.
It's lovely, isn't it? Because we've got like little buds and then we've got the berries and things.
Yeah.
Really, really lovely. And then, oh, I think I've missed one there. Yeah, beautiful reds and pinks and that lovely lime green in there, which is just divine. And then we will go to this one, which we've got a little bit of yellow in here. Again, getting a bit more bold on the colours. Beautiful. Isn't it lovely? Like the artwork is just like, it's like a watercolour painting. It's really pretty. This is glorious. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, that is nice.
Bright pink. And then the lovely peach colour. And then, have I missed one there? That's the same one. Let's just flick to the next one. And this was one that I really enjoyed using on one of my projects because it's got like some brown in it as well, which is a bit different. And then our final one is this one with, again, burgundy, brown and orange. How can you not love that? It's just so divine.
They are really nice, aren't they?
They're really pretty, aren't they? Did you use all of them or did you just have one part?
No, I did use all of them.
Yeah, they are beautiful. And then we do the second side, which is the watercolour wash. So again, these complement beautifully. And we have got the that lovely kind of, what's everyone call that? Like crushed strawberry. I don't think that's a favourite, I think.
Grape colour?
Yeah, grape, yeah. And then we've got this lovely stone colour. Again, a brighter pink there. Really, really nice. Do you know you're going to love these? If you get them, you're going to love them. You're going to love the glossy finish on them.
Feels so nice as well.
It does, doesn't it? It's really luxurious. Nice, nice colours with this lovely kind of pale terracotta. And then the green. We have to have some green in there, obviously.
Is gorgeous.
It's lovely. And it's almost got like a ripple on it.
Yeah,
hasn't
they're
it?
not just solid colour, are
No.
they?
Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, you know, when you go to the beach and the tide has gone out and it leaves that, like the ripples in the sand.
Okay.
When you're walking it with bare feet, it really hurts. Because the sand feels hard. But it's got that like a rippled effect on there. So again, really lovely. Couple more sheets to show you here with the nice lilac there. And then we've got this kind of almost like a beigey colour. We've got a nice grey blue in there. And then the final one is, and that may be the final one. No, it isn't. We've got one left, which is a lovely, again, another pink. There's a lot of pink in the kit. So obviously we've gone with some different shades of pink, but how lovely. Again, fabulous, fabulous pads. $9.99 on their own, and you're going to get 48 sheets in there, 8x8 in size. But they are double-sided and they've got 2 fronts and no back. So let's show you a few projects made with this set, and then we'll go over to lovely Rachel and see what she's going to make. So again, beautiful. Use them with your dies. You know, cut your dies out of the actual floral print and just have a lovely time with those. This one is really nice as well. Just doing the blocks of colour. Isn't it really nice?
That is lovely.
With the rosette at the top. This one is lovely too. Again, it's really effective, really bold, but really strong in colour, but you're still keeping the florals in there. Again, another beautiful one here done with the dies. And then another one done with dies. Dies work really well. People say, don't they? Like my mum always says, I don't use papers, and I'm like, use them, mum. Cut them up, die cut from them, and they do give you a totally different effect. And sometimes it's nice to just use dies and papers. So those are more of the samples done from the beautiful Floral Delights pad. So now we're going to go across to Rachel and see what lovely thing she is going to make.
Right. So I'm going to use a 7x5 card bang. Now I've got some adorable scoreable as well. So I'm just going to first of all cut down my adorable scoreable. So I want this blue to be 7x5. And then I've also got some cream as well. So I'm going to cut that to about 3 notches below the 5 and then 3 notches below the 7. Make a nice little mat. And then, I'm going to use 2 of the pads. So first of all, I'm going to use this one. This one's definitely my favourite.
It's nice, isn't
I
it?
love this one.
Really
So I'm going to, so I just want to have a little edge of the cream. So I'm going to cut this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notches below the 5 and 5 notches below the 7. So let's just test it. Yeah, so that will give us a nice little edge. So then I'm going to turn these around. It's this one. So I'm going to use this one now. So I'm going to just cut a little panel to go on the top. So I'm going to cut that 2.5. That's going to go at the top. And then I'm just going to turn that paper around and I'm just going to cut one for the bottom as well. So that one's going to be 1 inch. So that's just gave us like that. 3 different panels. Then I'm going to take the one that's got the map on. Now I'm going to make a tag with this. So I want it to have Italy on. Yeah, let's do Italy. So I'm going to cut it to 2.5 inches by 3.5. Let's go 4. And then I'm just going to use my tag punch, move that out of the way, to just make a little tag. Let's move this over, which will go there. So I'm just going to stick some of these together so I don't lose them. So I'm just going to use my double-sided tape for this. And then I'm going to put some ribbon round as well. So we're just going to put this cream one onto the blue. That little bit of a border.
I like the way you're mixing them all up as well. I think that's really good way of showing them.
Well, they do all work so well together.
Yeah.
And especially like the colours, and they're just beautiful. So we're going to put this one on. Right, before I put that on, I'm just going to stick this on because I always do it. I always forget to put my ribbon on. So I'm going to just stick this one onto the top first, and then we're going to put a bit of ribbon on. So we're going to stick that there, and then this little strip as well. And then Alright, so I've just got a bit of, it's quite thick, white organza. So I'm just going to cut that down. And then we're just going to stick it, so I want it to be, so it's over both of them pieces of paper. I'm just going to secure that to the back.
I like this. I like the way you've gone crazy using all the different ones, because I think it's really, I know that you like a challenge, as do I, so it's nice to be able to see how they work together, and nice that you're bringing your punches in and some ribbon as well, making it different.
Well, because sometimes you don't have like dies, so
Of course not.
like, and I think quite a lot of people have punches. Oh, I can't even get that.
And you know, it's nice to get your punches out and things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes, like a paper pad, say with the maps on, might make you go, you know what? I've got an old kind of notebook that I could cover and I could take it on holiday.
Yeah, definitely.
The product just sometimes sparks something within you, doesn't it? That makes you think,
oh, I've got that to use.
Yeah, or I could do that with that. So it's surprising, actually. I really like what you've done there. That's really
Thank you.
Crazy.
Right, so I'm just going to make a little bow as well. Right. This is where I mess up my bow. I hate making bows with organza because it never works out properly for me. Right, nailed it. Perfect. So just going to make a little bow there. I'm just going to cut that off. Oh, and then that can go over there. So with my tag, it's going to go here. And then I'm going to put some stuff over. I've also got a little button to go on as well, and some twine. So we're going to stick this on first. I'm going to put this on with some foam pads. So we'll just put that there. And then I've got some construction glue to put my bow down. I'm going to go there. And then with the twine, I'm just going to push it through the holes.
Ooh.
So you can still see that. And then this is going to be more on the back of the button.
Nice.
If I can put it through. There you go.
This is like proper fashionable and very modern, but very different as well. And even though you're using like an old map, it doesn't make it look a vintagey kind. It looks quite funky and you know, very trendy. And
you could use it for whatever you want. I mean, I did think like, oh, this would be so good for like a scrapbook if you've been to Italy, and you can put like a little picture. So I'm just going to put, I'm hoping that this stays and sticks. So I'm just going to put quite a bit of the construction glue onto that bow. I'm just going to stick that down. So what I've done is on the back with the twine, I've like folded it around a little bit.
Yeah.
So
you've not actually tied it in a bow, you've just looped it.
Yeah.
It's really clever.
So I'm hoping that if we leave that for a little bit, it will
really
stick.
Nice.
So then I've also stamped out the words, let the adventure begin.
Ooh.
So we're going to put that on as well. So these were with the Distress typewriter.
Okay.
It's a little A6 set.
Oh, the tiny,
yeah.
They like the separate ones. Yeah, I think they're on the website, I think.
Yeah. And this is just on some matte-tastic that I found in the craft room.
Nice. And it matches perfectly, doesn't it?
It does.
With the paper colours.
So we're going to stick these down with some foam pads. And just put one on that one as well. So we've got, so I'm just going to position them because I'm not sure where I want them to go. I think if we put, let the adventure begin, like that. Good. We'll put it down there. Might actually put it down there for a bit. Right, so we're going to put the begin down there. And we've got Adventure.
I love this. Totally different, and it's very fun as well.
Yeah, because I was working on these and I thought I want to do something really different.
Yeah.
I think, right, this is how I'm going to do it.
It's really nice.
Thank you. Right.
And lots of people don't always like to mix papers or patterns or colours, do they? Don't mind. I'm a bit of a stickler for using 3 colours. I'm the same at home in rooms and stuff. I think, oh, well, we've got white, we've got grey, we've got
to have something to match.
Teal. Yeah. So everything has to be those colours and it becomes a bit, but I'm comfortable when I walk into it. But I really love the way you've done that. It's very adventurous, it's very fun, it's so different as well. I love it. It's really smart.
Thank you.
And that's just using like a bit of each of the papers, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so 2 paper pads.
Yeah.
And you could add a picture down there of like if you're sending it to someone if you're going on holiday, or you could add like the tickets inside.
Definitely.
And we can go. Fabulous.
It's really, 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 really fun. I love that. Thank you, Rachel, for that and that lovely inspiration, that lovely project. So Rachel is going to get ready now for another demonstration. So I am going to show you something that is brand new to us here at Hunky Dory. And this is our brand new parchment. So this is A4 in size. Now we've got lots of different colours in here. So what we've done, Emily has kindly put one of each of the colours so I can show you what they are. Now you're going to get 24 A4 sheets in here. It's a beautiful colour palette. It's kind of pastel-y, but a little bit of a darker pastel. So it's not like very pale. You've got some colour to it. $9.99 for the pack. Now this is something that we're going to keep as part of our core collection. When we say core, we mean it's something that's going to run for quite a long time. So something that we have in stock, like we do with Ink Me and Adorable Scoreable and things like that. So we thought it was something a bit different for us, but we know that lots of you love working with parchment, you love stamping on it, you love embossing with it, using your folders, you love tearing it, making flowers with it, and using it with your like your embossing tools, because I know a lot of you are parchers out there. So let me show you the colours instead of waffling on. So we've got this beautiful pink colour. What I'm going to do, I'm going to lift them up like this so that I can grab hold of them better and show you. So we've got a beautiful pink. Now you can see if I put my hand behind that it is parchment. It's beautiful. We've got it against the white. If we pull it away, you can still see it. So it's not too pastel-y. It's a little bit darker. And this is what we love about it, because it's happy. It's spring, summer-like. It's lovely. It reminds you of like ice cream and sweets and summer drinks, pretty flowers, lovely sheer fabrics, glorious colours. So we've got the beautiful, look at this. When I first got mine a couple of weeks ago before Christmas, I only had 4 or 5 of the colours because we're waiting for the others to be cut. So I haven't seen some of the colours. So now we've got a full set. Look at this lovely like peachy colour, isn't it? It's really nice. Oh, this is nice. This is like, this reminds me of like chocolate ice cream, because chocolate ice cream is not brown, is it? It's that kind of funny kind of
like purple
it's really nice. Look at that one, that's very different. Then of course we've got beautiful green.
That one's so bright, it's lovely.
It's lovely, isn't it? Now remember, we've got it against white, but if I slide it out, let's do it this way so you can see it. You've definitely still got colour there. If we move that, you can see how deep it is. Okay, we've got a beautiful, beautiful lilac colour. I'm struggling a bit today because I've got a plaster on my finger. I cut my finger this morning. I don't know how I did it. Getting in the car, I actually caught my finger on the mechanism, and there was blood all over the place. So I've had to put plaster on. And it's a bit stinky. So we've got this beautiful lilac colour. It's so nice. If you've got any flower dies that kind of layer up, cut some of your flowers out of these. Maybe add, if you've got a VersaFine pen or you've got one of our embossing ink pads, it's a bit more difficult to go around the edges of the petals, and then put some gold or silver embossing powder on and just make them crumple them a bit, make them look a bit kind of aged. Might work with your vintage maps actually as well.
There is a few cards that have got like the parchment.
Yeah,
well.
definitely. I've seen some of those behind me. But beautiful. Again, another pink, but a different pink this time. And then, I can't have a pack of parchment without blue. What if we need to do some sky? And it's gorgeous. Look at it. It's so lovely. If we take the white away, you see, it's a bit like my jumper. It's glorious. So you're going to get 24 sheets in there, $9.99. As I say, that's going to be something that we continue to have for as long as we can. What I want to show you as well, we embossed a bit of it just with our embossing folders, and you can see how lovely it is. It's very detailed, and you can use it on the emboss side, or you can use the deboss side, because very often the deboss side shows up more white than the emboss side. Can you see if I turn them round? You can see the difference in them. It's only subtle, but it does make a difference. Use them either way. And again, that's just two of the colours.
That's beautiful. Though.
It does work really nicely, doesn't it? And then we've got some really nice cards made here. And this was made by Emma. Look at this one, with the stripes of the parchment going along diagonally. And then toned in with some lovely gemstones against the black. I really love that. I think it's really nice. And then we've got this one, which is done by Steph, and she's just cut a whole host of balloons. But don't they look lovely?
That's so cute.
It's kind of perfect for balloons, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Because you can see
quite like that, aren't they?
Yeah, they are like that. That's lovely. And then we've got another pretty one here with some flowers. This is by Leanne. Again, really nice because she's got layered flowers here. It's really pretty. And then look at this. It's been embossed. So you've got like the aperture there, and it feels really nice. And then another one here. Look how glorious this is. This was done by L'Oreal.
That's cute.
Lovely butterflies, just against what looks like a scored background. So a piece of ink me that she scored using a scoreboard in kind of squares, and then put those butterflies on. So simple yet so beautiful. Grab yourself some parchment and have a bit of fun with that. $9.99 for 24 sheets at A4 size. Let's see what Rachel is going to do with it.
So I'm going to make a little card, 5x5. So I've already stuck on, I'm going to make an aperture. So I've stuck on a square nesting dies. I'm just going to make sure that that is straight. So I've also got a piece of matte tastic card in pink. I'm going to use this. So I'm just going to pop that in there. I'm just going to run this through our machine. So what I've done is on the pink matte tastic, the nesting square for that's a smaller one than the one that I've got on the card blank, because I'm going to stick some parchment on here and I wanted to make sure that it lines up. So I'm just going to take that off, and then I'm just going to run through this matte. I'm still not sure that that's straight. Let's try it again without the tape on. Alright, I think that is okay. Right, so it's going to run this through. I absolutely love this machine.
Do you know, I don't think I've tried it yet, or have I?
So
I might have tried
silent.
it once. It's really cute, isn't it?
It is. I think I might need to get myself testing before I'm buying.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good.
Right, so I'm going to put them to one side. I'm just going to make sure that I've lined that up. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, and then I'm just going to get a bit of the pink parchment. And we're going to, so to cover that, we just need to make it so it's 4 by 4 inches. And then put them on there. And then we're just going to stick this down. So we're just going to stick it down with some double-sided tape. And then this will be covered because I've got the pink matte tastic panel to go on top as well. So I'm just going to take this tape off. And then just going to cover that. Now, it doesn't matter if that's not straight. And then I'm just going to put some double-sided tape on this one, and then I'm just going to stick that on as well. Now, I'm just going to peel back the tape a little bit because I don't trust myself to make it perfect. Right, fold that.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought I'd do a nice simple card.
Nice.
But I really like the embossing folds on them. I wish I embossed this now.
Yeah. I like the way you've used 2 different parchments there as well, the 2 different colours. It looks
Yeah.
really nice.
We're going to use some more parchment as well. Right, so that's that. So now we've got a little window. I'm going to move that out of the way. So I've also got some little butterflies. So these are the layering butterflies. I'm going to use the block one.
Yep.
And we're going to use the big one. Just take that out. And then I'm going to cut down some parchment. So I'm using the brownie, the chocolate ice cream one.
Oh, chocolate ice cream. Okay, cool.
Chocolate ice cream one. So I'm just going to cut a square from that, and I'm going to use the purple.
Yeah.
And the blue. And then I think I'm just going to cut out a pink one as well, because I might use this one as well. I'm not sure whether it will go with the window being the same colour or not, but we will see. So I'm going to cut these.
I was just going to ask, are you going to do like more than one piece at once?
Yeah.
Because that's interesting for everyone to see.
I think, well, I can try. I'm pretty sure it will go through.
I think it will, yeah. I think the more you put through as well, don't you, and you probably find this as well, is that one will be a little bit more embossed on the edge, won't it? So that's sometimes quite a nice effect to get.
So I'm going to I put 2 sheets through at the same time. And let's take that out. Yeah, that's gone straight through it. That's cut perfectly. I could probably actually have got away with doing all 4 at the same time. Right. So I'm just going to put these 2 in now. And just find the end of my purple tape. And then, so these butterflies are going to sit on that parchment window. And let's put that through. Right. Move that to one side. So now, so we've got all 4 of these. So I'm just going to bend the wings a little bit, so stick it up, and then I'm going to fold the blue one a little bit more. I want to be able to see the colours in these. So I'm going to start off with the purple one. I'm going to use red liner tape for this.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cover it with gems so you won't be able to see anything on the front. So I'm just going to stick a little bit on there. I'm going to start off with purple. Put that down in the middle. And then we're going to do some blue.
Oh.
And then, I can get the tape off. And put the blue one on. So you can already start to see that if you bend the wings a little bit, then you'll be able to see all of the colours that are underneath.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
It's good as well, I guess, something like this when if you've already used a lot of your parchment, you just got little pieces left.
Yeah, that's true.
It's good to use with your dies, isn't it, as well,
definitely.
to make something really pretty.
You know, with these, so if you stamped onto them and emboss, and put embossing powder, would that work?
Yeah.
I didn't know whether the heat tool would be too much with the parchment.
No, I think it's fine. I mean, Natalie uses a lot of parchment. Just when she does quite a simple card, she just tears a piece of parchment, stamps sentiment onto it, and then heat embosses it with like silver or gold. Puts that across the front, and it looks really nice. I'm just looking if we've got anything in the room that actually shows that, but I don't think we have. But again, it does work fine on the parchment. It's quite tough, you know.
I think that would be a really good idea.
That's
so
really pretty.
I've got these shimmer ones, the shimmer pink gems, where they're a bit glittery but not quite, and a bit in between.
Yeah, they're really pretty though, aren't they? The colours are lovely.
Very nice.
This is so nice.
So I'm just going to stick 3 of them there. So we could see the red liner tape before, but now we can't. I'm just going to move these out of the way. So I'm just going to die cut a sentiment.
Yeah.
So I've got, it was from the rustic lace, and there was that, they had like love and happy.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to, so I've took some bits from that. You
Yeah.
can see when I've cut it out. And then I'm just going to put a sentiment on it. So I've used the Ink Me cardstock. And I've also used the same colour pink matte plastic that I've used for the background.
Okay.
So I'm just going to get these out. So that's my strip. And then so I've got Sending Happiness.
Nice.
Which I thought was quite a nice little sentiment to send someone.
Oh.
And it's got a little bit of glue. Going to stick that down, and then we'll just cut this down to size once it's stuck. Actually, I don't think I might need another one of these. Actually, I'm just going to quickly cut another one of these panels because that sending doesn't fit onto the one.
Okay.
So just quickly cut one of them out.
That little machine, isn't it?
It is. It's really nice.
I like the way it's just got one folder. You don't have to go, oh, which plate do I put in next? Do I need this? Do I need that? Oh, it's
you don't have to. If you've lost it, then you've lost it.
Well, yeah, then you can't use it. Yeah.
Normally, I lose like one page. It's like, oh, now I can't use it. Right, just stick that down. Ooh, a bit bendy.
Nice.
Right, so we've got Sending Happiness. So I'm just going to cut this down to size. And then, it works a lot better now actually because I think I'm going to stick one at the top and then one at the bottom.
Oh, that's cute.
And then, so I'm going to use some double-sided foam pads for this so it stands out. I'm going to put one on there. And one on there, and I think I'm going to put some gems on as well.
It's really pretty.
Thank you. So then I'm going to put these brighter coloured ones on, I think, just so it stands out a bit more. So I'm going to put one big, one medium, and one very tiny one on.
You're very skilled at picking those gems up with your fingers.
Normally I've got a little picky thing, but I've left it on my desk.
Oh, we could have got it for you.
That's it. I think the big ones are definitely a lot easier to pick up.
Yes. And I guess you've got fingernails as well. You can do it,
yeah,
can't you?
that's true.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Right, just stick that last one on. And then there you go.
That's very pretty. Look at that. And just using those like few different colours of parchment, it just invites you to actually flick the wings, doesn't it? And just have a look at the colours. It's so lovely and very strong parchment as well.
It is very strong.
Thank you very much, Rachel, for another pretty card. Again, $9.99 for 24 A4 sheets of brand new parchment. It's a lovely collection. It's one of those things that you can use for all different things. So if you fancy some parchment, then grab yourselves some of that. Now I think it's time to go over to the newsroom for our hunky-dory headlines. Good morning and welcome to the Hunky-Dory newsroom. My name is Sheila, the news squealer, and I'm here to fill you in on the latest news that we've just got coming in. On Hunky-Dory TV this week, there will be 2 more shows for you. On Wednesday, the 13th of January at 10 a.m, it will be our first trolley dash of 2021. Keep it up as Dan and Natalie whiz through some incredible savings. Let's dash. Love decolage? Well, we do here, so be sure to tune in this Friday. Sheila and Dan introduce you to all our new Springtime Wishes decolage collection. Breaking news just coming in. Laughing has been banned from Hawaii. People are now only permitted aloha.
That's brilliant.
In other news, mountains aren't just funny. They're hill areas.
That's terrible.
I know, who writes this? Now it's time for our thought of the week. I thought about losing weight once, but I don't like losing. And that concludes the Hunky-Dory headlines for this week. The silly things we do here. Anyway, let's go on to our final product. We have got some fabulous mirror card here. This is really special. Now, I've been off for a couple of weeks and I haven't seen this. I've heard all about it, but this is my first look at this and it is pretty spectacular. In here, you're going to get 30 A4 sheets, 10 sheets of different designs, of different colours, and 3 of each. This is glorious. Okay, take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. It's so lovely. So it's a mirror card, but it's starry galaxies. How amazing is that? I haven't seen this. This is so exciting.
Oh yeah, I love this.
Oh my goodness, look at this. I'm trying to get it so you don't get that
See Emily.
big reflection. Yeah, but you can see all our lights in there. But look at how different it is. There's so many colours in there, even though it's predominantly green. You can see like orange and gold and yellow and silver. It's amazing. Ooh, then we've got beautiful blue. Oh my goodness, I'm dying to see what everyone's made with this. This is so nice. I think I need some of this in my life. So lovely. That one is that one the same colour?
Yeah,
yes, it is.
3 colours.
Okay, so yeah, 3 colours, 10 of each. So let me just give you another. I am loving this, but let's go back to this lovely one that I showed you first, which is like purple. We didn't have a great look at this. With pinks, silvers. So you've got the 3 colours. So let's hold them all up. My mistake, I got it wrong because I've not been here. So, but you're going to get these 3 beautiful colours. I don't think you need more than that, do you? Because you've got like night sky, you've got like almost like a sunsetty sky, a bit more galaxy, and then you've got almost like Aurora Borealis with the northern lights in the green. So again, beautiful. A4 sheets, 30 of at $11.99. Let's have a look at some of these fabulous projects that have been made with this. And again, we are going a bit like with our paper pads and our parchment, simple. You know, it just goes to show what you can do. We've gone totally different this week. We've got paper pad, we've got the parchment, so different textures, different thicknesses, totally different from each other, but some fabulous projects. And again, it's not all about going crazy with your toppers and your decollage and things like that. It's about bringing your dies in and making something that's quite spectacular. Just look at these.
That's beautiful.
Oh my goodness, look at that. With it, if we tilt the stars, there you got that beautiful shaker. You just have to do that, don't you, with this?
Definitely.
It's amazing. And then this one with like this was made by our lovely Kat, who is working from home.
That's really nice.
That's really nice. It's almost like a like a crazy paving in the background, isn't it?
Goes really well with that. Got is it rainbow mirror?
Yes, it does. Yeah. It does. It works beautifully. Look at this one. This again is from Kat. This is really clever because she's kind of cut the moon out there, and then again, heat embossed on the parchment, and it says, "Love you to the moon and back." It's really lovely. You can see the embossing there. Really pretty. And then look at it used this way. So we just have the like white stars background, and then the actual word cut out of the galaxy mirror.
That's different to the other ones, isn't it?
It's very different.
Really
yeah,
really well.
Totally. And then we have this beautiful one here, and doesn't it with the gems kind of going in on the diagonal? Doesn't it draw you into the centre? Makes you feel like you're actually travelling in time through space. I love that. And then our final one. Look at this one. This is really good. This is really nice. And look at that now.
That.
Right, so we've got the blue here. This is on the blue, but I'm tilting it forward, and it is reflecting green from the sheet that's here on the desk. So you could possibly do something with two different colours, like a stepper card almost, and create that illusion of the reflections. But look how fabulous that is, and look at that, it's so lovely.
Really
forever and always with the couple on the bridge having a little smooch under the umbrella. So nice. I love that. Those are beautiful cards, beautiful projects made from our Starry Galaxies mirror card, which is absolutely incredible. $11.99 for 30 sheets of A4. Let's go and see what Rachel is going to do with this.
So for this demo, I'm going to use all 3 of the colours because I couldn't choose which one I wanted to use more. So I'm going to start off with the purple. I'm going to cut this to 7 by 7 inches. Now I'm also going to then, I don't really know what this is called yet, so I'm going to move it over so it's 1 inch. I'm going to make an aperture from it, but I'm going to make an aperture using my trimmer. So I'm just going to cut round there to make a square.
Isn't it clever how you can do that?
It is. Cause I thought, I don't think we've got a square big enough to fit onto this. Right. And then I've just missed a little bit there, so I'm going to go back. I'm just going to get that. And on the trimmer as well, there is little marks, so then you can easily line it up as well.
It's great for people who haven't got nesting dies or who don't have a die cutting machine but want to get that fabulous aperture.
So then I'm going to cut this one. So I'm using the blue next. I'm going to cut that one to 6.5 inches. And again, we're going to make an aperture from that, which is 1 inch. And then that is going to sit behind.
Nice.
So we're going to start layering it up a little bit. And just cut that, and then I've missed a little bit there. I'm going to go back and get that. Where is it, that one? So, and then, we're going to pop it behind so you just see a little bit. I'm going to do the same with the green as well, but I'm going to cut this one at 6 inches. So then that's a smaller panel to go behind, and then again, it's going to have a 1 inch border.
I like this. I'm just looking at the cardstock here in front of me that you're using there, Rachel, and again, this has got like a little bit of a textured effect as well.
Yeah.
I can see all different textures. Like almost like a linen-y canvas effect, and then where the colours have been put on top, like the more cloudier effects, they look like they've been done with a spritzer almost. So you've got lots of different effects on there. And
I've never really noticed that before.
Yeah, there's like some splodges as well and some drips. It's really clever.
So I'm going to stick these together now. Now I'm going to use double-sided tape for the bottom layer, which is the green, which is the smallest one. Now, because I still want to see a little bit of this green, I'm going to put the tape round the edge so that when I stick it to the frame, then you won't have any tape showing. So let's just take that tape off. And then, so I'm going to stick it so it's not completely straight. So it's going to be on the edge. I'm just going to move them to one side. So I'm going to stick it so it's like this.
Oh. So
it's a bit different.
It's a bit cheeky.
It is. And also, if I don't get it straight, then you don't know. So now I'm going to stick the top one, and they're a bit thin on foam pads. So I'm going to stick this on with foam pads. I'm just going to place these round. There.
Those foam pads are the best, aren't they? For
they are.
Anything that's like an inch wide or an inch.
Oh, definitely.
No,
It's just so satisfying when you see it.
It
No, it fits.
It is.
Right, so I'm just going to peel back these. And then, so we're going to stick this wonky again, but we're going to stick it the other way. Now, there you go. So I'm just going to take my scissors because there's a little bit of the blue that's come through. So I'm just going to take that off so we don't see the edges of that. And then we've got ourselves a frame. So I'm going to use the purple then because then when I stick it on, you won't see the white.
Made my tummy funny there.
Like you're going through space. So I've got a 7x7 card blank. I'm just going to cut this down to 7. I've just left it so it's like that, so it'd be, because you don't really need to, the aperture will cover it. Right, I'm just going to stick this on.
With the way you've done the frame at the front with the apertures, it would make a nice photo frame as well.
Yeah, it would, yeah.
You know, if your children were like
Space Day.
Yeah, if you had like a child dressed up in a, you know, like a space suit or one of the Marvel characters or something.
Oh, that'd be so good.
You could put it in make a frame for it.
Right, so I'm just going to stick that in the middle. Yeah, just cover it. Oh, I thought for a second then, oh no, it's not going to cover it. So I'm just going to stick this on with double-sided foam pads. So I'm just going to stick the foam pads onto the inner frame, which would have been the green one.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to peel that back. And then I'm just going to stick that on. Line it up. There you go. And then I'm going to cut out a sentiment. So I've got the Moonstone combos.
Yeah.
And I've got the Celebrate one. And I've also got some black not mirror, is it mirror?
Yeah,
it is mirror, yeah. Some black mirror card. So I'm just going to put that through.
Nice.
And then I'm going to also cut it out from the green, I think. Yeah, we'll cut it out from the green as well. So then we'll have like an overlay of it. So there's that one. And that will fit, yep. So I'm just going to put that back through. And then, so I'm just going to decide which way I want this. So I could either have the green at the bottom or the green on top.
Oh,
let's
nice.
have a look on here. I think I'm going to put the green on the bottom.
Okay.
So, not that one, this one. I'm just going to put this on with some glue. And then we're just going to put it on so then we can still see that green underneath.
So when you're doing that, Rachel, now to create that like shadow effect, do you move the top one like to the left or to the right, or do you move it to the like up or down?
I've moved it to the left.
Okay.
But I don't think it really matters, like, which way you move it. I think you can, like, move it any way you like.
Yeah.
But I wanted it just to fit there or there.
Oh. Oh, it's nice everywhere, isn't it?
I know. I think I'm going to put it in the middle because
like that, yeah.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down some foam pads.
Okay.
I think we've got some strips here. So I'm going to use these really thin strips, and because I've already got double-sided tape, or because I've already got foam pads on my card, I'm going to just do it in the middle, so then it's not like all over the place.
Okay.
So we're going to get that L as well, and then I'm just going to cut that and get that little bit there. All right. And then I'm going to put some glue on the edge as well.
So when you stick that on, I guess that will stop it from dipping, won't it, in the middle because of your existing foam pads?
I've already got them foam pads. I might need to put 2 layers on. I think it'll be alright. Let's have a look. So we're going to just stick that in the middle there.
It's lovely.
And there you go.
I love that. Oh my goodness, it's like, it really is like going, like you're going into it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so cool. And you could put like ages and things on there, couldn't you? You could put somebody's like age in the middle if they were 21 or 18 or something, 16.
You could put like some balloons on the side as well or something like that.
It's fabulous. It looks really lovely. And that's just from the three colours, isn't it?
And there's still some left over as well.
Yeah, works totally lovely. Amazing. Thank you very much, Rachel. I think everyone will agree, 3 amazing demos today, all different in style and effect and techniques, but amazing. So we are going to just remind you of our Win It Weekly competition. New question today. You will be in with a chance of winning the Peony Promise card collection. There's 8 topper sets in here with foiled and printed cardstock as well to match. Should be $24.99, but if you enter the competition and you win, you will be getting it as a prize. We'll have 4 winners, which we will announce on Friday's show. What we want you to answer is, the Australian government banned which word for the day? Was it A, mate, B, Barbie, or C, drongo? If you like, share and comment with your answer, and you will be in with a chance of winning. And tune in on Friday and we will announce which 4 of you have been very lucky. Just to let you know of our TV schedule this week on Create and Craft. On Wednesday the 13th this week at 6 p.m, that will be with myself, and I will be introducing you to our brand new decollage for all you decollage fans out there. It's our Springtime Wishes collection. There's not just decollage on that show, there's some lovely things to go with that decollage as well. So make sure you tune in for that. That's going to be kind of a early bird special show at 6 p.m, where we will give you an insight into what is in the collection, and then you'll be able to watch the shows on Thursday, which will be with Pauline, where she will do some fabulous demos and show you around the kit. We are going to add to our rollover box our beautiful All Occasions decoupage book, which you can see up here. That's one of the decoupage books where you can cut all the pieces out, layer up at your leisure. So that's going in the rollover box. Our next Facebook Live show will be on Wednesday the 13th at 10 a.m. It will be our first trolley dash of the year, and that will be with Dan and Natalie. So they're going to be whizzing through the aisles with some incredible savings on fabulous products from the trolley. So don't forget to tune in and watch that on Wednesday. For now, we will bid you farewell. So from myself and from Emily and from Rachel, we will say thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you again on Wednesday.
Bye.